Hey guys, how's it going? It's Andy here. Gonna do something a bit different today. I thought I would show you guys some gameplay from Precu Star Wars Galaxies, or Star Wars Galaxies Emu as it's called. The people that have not experienced the original Star Wars Galaxies before Sony put it to the operating table, shall we say. um, really, it's so much different than the version that people play these days. And I just thought I would show you guys that haven't seen it before, just what it was like. Even though I never really played it much myself. I did play it when it initially came out, but to be honest with you, I found it quite complicated at the time, and I sort of I only played it for a few weeks. I didn't really get very far, but. Yeah, I know it was good. I know it had a massive sort of following. I know Sony butchered the game, I suppose you could call it. So yeah, I thought it'd be a good idea to show you guys just some of the differences that were then. I mean, it's just a different game, really. To be honest with you, it looks the same in some respects, but. Anyway, let's go ahead and have a look. So I'm going to go create a character. I'm going to be a human, and I always like making female characters. Don't ask me why. I'm not weird or anything. I just think they look better on the screen and stuff. So we're going to go with a human, and we're going to have like pinky skin, just like me. And she's going to be mid-weight. She's going to have, nice big boobies. Yeah, that'll do. I'll do a body. That's a body cosmetic, get rid of those freckles and get some eyeshadow going. Let's see, what colour can we have? Bit of purple. Yeah, nice lips. Should we get a bit paler than that? Let's have a look. It's a bit too bright, that. No, it's purple. There we go. That'll do. That'll do for our purposes. So let's have a look. Eyes and nose. So we like to have nice brown eyes. Ooh, yes. And hair, we like that style. Something like that. So some types. I mean, the characterization is not much different, really, to be honest. But, yeah, we'll go with that one. That looks alright. Eyebrows, same as... There we go. Same as the hair. And... yeah, different shapes. There you go. Look, nice big bushy eyebrows. So that'll do anyway. This is just to show you guys. I mean, I don't think it's going to be anything permanent. And next we go. So this is where we first start seeing the major differences. Here we've got the profession selection, and we have artisan, which is this lady here in the blue jumper. And what I'll do is, if you want to read those, you can just pause it, yeah, and it will tell you different things about the characters. And this one is a scout, and then we have medic, and a marksman, and entertainer, and what was that one there? The brawler, right? So we're going to go with I remember when I first played it, I was trying to be a bounty hunter, so we're going to go with marksman. I think would probably be the best initial starting profession. So that's that. Now let's go see if we can make a name now. Now I've had some problems making characters because the names always seem to be used no matter what you do. So let's do something sort of Susie Star Gazer. Let's try that. So let's see if that works. Next. No, we're sorry, that name is already in use by someone else. Okay guys, so I'm going to pause it here. I'm going to get a name. And then because I could be here for ages doing this, so I'm going to sort a name out and then I'll go to the next screen. So just bear with me, guys. Okay guys, I'm back, and this is the next screen we come to, and it's just like a sealed in room where we choose where we're going to start. I ended up with a name called, I had to use the random name generator, and her name is called Nitzy Ruffle. Nitsy Ruffle, so we'll just call him Nitsy. Hey, check out, there's a Wookiee, you see. I don't think you can be a Wookiee in the Star Wars Galaxies that we have now. Anyway, the control method's a bit awkward, so I'm going to change that when I get into game. And I'm also going to put the sound back on because I couldn't adjust the sound levels before I get into the thing. So I've got to do this bit and then go into the game and then restart it and then put the sound on. So I'm going to do that in a minute. So this is where we choose to start. So I'll double click on that. And there's another huge difference that we have, whereas in the new one you just, you start on the space station thing with Han Solo and all that crap, and then I think you have to start on Tatooine, I think. But this one you get to choose. So we have Tatooine, and we have Rory, a moon of Naboo, but we can't go there at the moment on that one. We have Talos, Derek. Is that the name of is that the planet, or is that the name of it? Yeah, Talos. Corellia. We can start there. So you get to choose Coronet City or Tyrina. And what's the next one? We've got Naboo, which is my favourite. And we've got 2 to choose from there. So I think, for the purposes of this, because I'm a bit bored of the old old Tatooine, because that's all I've seen with the other one. So yeah, I think we'll go for Naboo. And we're going to go into the game now. Right, here we go. Let's see what happens now. Okay guys, hope you don't mind, but I cut out the loading screen because it took ages. Right, here we are, our starting location in Precu Star Wars Galaxies. Seems pretty weird, but that's basically what this is. Or is it pre-NGE or pre? I don't know. Somebody probably correct me on that, but I know there was the CU, and then came the new game. Was it new game engine or new game experience, whatever it is they called it? But anyway, this is basically what they're trying to do with this, is recreate the original Star Wars Galaxies as people loved it then, and wish, I suppose, these people that it was still like it was then now. But sadly, it probably to most vets is a shadow of its former self. Although saying that, and this is for the people that only know the current incarnation of Star Wars Galaxies, I mean, they enjoy their game too. So, but you do have to feel for the guys that lost the game they love. No matter what you think, really, because I don't know. I think it something like 300,000 subscribers they lost within a space of, I don't know how long it was, but I know it was a short time. I know it was one of the most calamitous decisions in video gaming history, but here we are. Thank you to these guys at Star Wars Galaxies EMU. People can actually experience it again. I mean, it's an incredible job they're doing. If you have a look at the website, it tells you all about how they're doing it and stuff. I think it's incredible, and I think you can even donate on there to help them, carry on developing this. And these guys are doing this all just for the love of it. But it seems, I mean, it's fantastic. So, anyway, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to see what I can do. But I'll tell you what we'll do. Actually, first of all, while we're stood here, and I'll just press the Alt key to go to the mouse mode, I will go through a few of the things You can spin around just by moving your mouse around there. You have to change all the settings in the version that you play now. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll show you the differences that I can see straight away, and it's pretty. To say that it's a different game is an understatement, because it is just it's unrecognisable. Let me just get rid of this little chat window here and move it to the side, and perhaps I'll move my map up there where I like to have them, and put that there. I know this is quite whoa cool. What was that there? Speeder. Right. Yeah. So here we are. So what I'm going to do, I'll pause it here. I'll put the sound back on, and then I'll relog back in so that you guys can hear the sound. And then I'm going to go through all the menu options here and show you guys the differences. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, guys. So I've turned the sound back on, and I've adjusted the settings to like a you know, WASD control, because the control for the original was a bit it's hard to get used to, so I just adjusted it to, like, I don't know, I suppose like World of Warcraft or whatever, like a just normal sort of MMO type controls that everybody used to these days. And I've adjusted all the detail to its max, and it's running pretty smoothly. So that's pretty cool. As you can see off in the distance over there, you can see the distant mountains. But excuse me, before I changed all that, you couldn't see those. So yeah, that's quite good. This looks kind of nice. So anyway, where were we? So we're waffling on. I was going to show all the differences. So here we go. So first of all, we have these up here. This is like your hotbar, I guess. And you've got different stances, which you can do directed to. I mean, I think you can probably do all this in the modern one as well. You can go prone as well. They're right there in that menu bar, and then we can drag that around how we like. We can also make a second a bar to put some more skills in and stuff. Now, with me being a marksman, I'm going to need to put some of my shooting skills in there. So that's one of the differences. Excuse me if I stutter around a bit, because I'm not really that clued up on it myself. Or maybe some of you guys can help me out with some of the more. But to be honest with you, I don't even know where to go, what to do really, because it doesn't sort of hold your hand like the modern one. You have to figure it out for yourself really. But the beauty of this is that you can be endued just about anything you want. This is probably, if you like the term sandbox, this is probably the best ever sandbox game, MMO ever made. I mean, I don't think nothing's matched it really. Anyway, okay. Here we have the map, which is I'm not sure how much different the map is, but it's there it is anyway, and you've got all the usual things there. You can look for stuff and set waypoints from here, zoom in and zoom out. If you notice, it's giving me a little sort of like a tutorial here, just telling me what each screen does. It's a planetary map, so you can do everything that you normally would do with that. I don't want to bore you with that too much. And the next one coming up here is we have Quest Journal, which I don't have anything. And again, it gives you the little pop-ups there that help you with that. Now here we have our inventory, which I guess isn't much different. It looks pretty much the same as the modern one. Let's just equip my rifle while I'm at it. There we go. But yeah, that's not much different. Okay. I'm sure somebody will put me right if I'm wrong, but I don't think there's a lot a lot different with that. Okay. That's it, really. There's that one. And here we have data pad, which is pretty similar again. Waypoints, data when you get stuff, schematics when you get your speeders and stuff like that. Points of interest. I mean, I think these are for missions, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, it gives you all the little tooltips, and guys, you can pause these if you'd like to read them. But yeah, not much else to say about that, really. So there we go. Now, next coming up here is the character sheet. And here we go. Now, this is different, I think. It shows you basic information about your character, such as your health, faction status, skill, affliction. So there we are. There's all those things there. Battle fatigue. I don't think that's in the new one. In the new Star Wars guys, I don't think so. Anyway, I don't know for 100% sure. You know, I'm not saying I'm not an expert or anything. I don't know. I'm just doing this because I thought it was a pretty cool thing to do. Quite interesting. But any help out with explaining these things, guys, would be most appreciated, because there's badges and stuff. Factions, nothing in there at the moment. Now here is where we'll see how different this is to the new one. Now with the new Star Wars Galaxies, okay, you start the game, you pick what you want to be. You can be a Jedi straight off the bat, and you can do whatever you want, but bounty hunter straight away. But this game, you have to work for what you want to be in this game. You have to develop your skills in this game. This is one awesome skill tree. Now this is where the game is. This is just where it is different. This is just what they took out of it, along, I suppose, with all the CU and everything. But this is what upset people, I think, if I'm not wrong. This, like, look at this. Now that is amazing. These are your skill trees here, right? Now I'm not 100% sure how it works yet. You have to obviously go out and kill stuff to get you get skill points to put into these things. Down here you have the amount of skill points you got available, and this is my profession here as marksman. Is these are the paths I can take. You see, if I go that way, and up here rifles with 2, I can go to rifleman, then I can go to pistolier, smuggler, up this tree, and I think, please correct me if I'm wrong, guys, I think you can mix and match and sort of make yourself, like, you know, quite unique. And then you go up to here to master marksman, and then we go to commando that side and bounty hunter this side. And I have noticed, if I want to bring the Old Republic up, that these trees are sort of making a reappearance in that game. Maybe in a different incarnation, yeah, but this is, I mean, you know, this is just geek's paradise. This is really just, you know, fantastic. I mean, this is just my one profession. And look at all this stuff here, and that's only the first stage, and then you get to master marksman up here, look, and then of course you can go on from there, you know, but you can't, you know, like, if you want to be, I don't know whether I'm right or wrong, but if you want to become a Jedi in this game, you know, it's going to take you months and months and months and months. I know some people, I've read stories of some people not even sort of being able to, you know, get that far. So yeah, it's really amazing, and I wish I was an old vet so I could explain it better, but you know, I'm doing my best here. Now here's all the other professions, right? Now I think these ones here, this Alliance Starfighter, I think these came in with jump to light speed, I think. But then look at all these things you can do. Here I am, marksman, right? But I mean, my goodness gracious, look at this. Alliance Staff Apply. Now you've got a whole new skill tree for all that there. Artisan. Yeah. To chef and tailor to merchant. To, my goodness. And if I just go through these so you guys can just see. Now this is an interesting one, because I should imagine if you were going to become a Jedi, I mean, wouldn't this be one of the base things to work through? I don't know, but it's just incredible to what it is, to the shell. I mean, that it is now. Really, I mean, Imperial pilot, Imperial Navy pilot, and you become Imperial pilot ace. Look at all this here. Look at that, it's crazy. Now this is the little old me. I've got no skills yet. Probably in the next video I am going to go and try and get some. And what I would like, if I can carry on playing this a little bit, if anybody could sort of maybe help me out, tell me what I've got to do next, because I actually haven't got a clue what I've got to do next. So, but you know, I mean, I suppose that's what people loved about this game, is that you had to figure it out for yourself. You had to get in there and you know, become what you want in this Star Wars universe. I mean, this is just I mean, you could spend all day just looking at this. I mean, and the amount of choice is just remarkable, you know. I mean, I read on one of the forums the other day somebody talking about being a bioengineer, I don't know, bounty hunter, pet handler, I don't know, there's sort of like real mixtures of sort of all different things. You can be whatever you want, you know. I mean, I don't know if you can become, like, I know most people like to think of that they could become sort of like a Jedi in these games. I mean, of course everybody wants to wield lightsabers in Star Wars, but I don't know which path you would take on these trees to. I'm just going through these guys so you can pause it and have a look, you know, if you're interested. I think it's worth taking the time to have a look at everything. Creature handler, that's one that looks cool. Oh, wow. See, I don't really understand all this stuff down here yet, but I'm going to try and figure it all out. And to be honest with you, one of the reasons I didn't really play it when I don't suppose, it's like when something is there, you don't really appreciate it at the time, and I found it when I first played it all those years ago a little bit complicated, and I mean, you can see why, because it is quite complicated. Doctor, Master Doctor you become, droid engineer, and you start, and obviously you got to learn all these skills, so it is pretty amazing. Master Fencer, goodness gracious. Image designer, hairstyling, face mastery, body mastery, goodness gracious. You can be a merchant, just a musician, a pikeman, polearms, wow, pistolier, ranger, rifleman, shipwright, smuggler, squad leader, swordsman. I quite fancy that. It looks quite cool. Tailor, Terakazi artist. Looks cool too. And weaponsmith. I mean, that's just amazing amount of detail in there. Okay. Where are we next? So that's pretty impressive. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to learn a bit more about it and see if I can figure it out a bit more. And now we go to, well, that's just your normal mail browser and sort of social stuff. This is the options panel little thing. There's, you got all the normal options that you have. And this one's community. I don't know, guys, whether that's the same as or not. I should have maybe done a few more comparisons first, but there you go. And this one is abilities and commands. And we were talking about putting some of my abilities up here, so I'm going to slide that one up there. Overcharged shot. These are what I've got in my basic. I mean, I hope this is the right way to do it. I think peace, maybe that one should be here, over there. Point blank area. Oops. Put it there. Point blank single. And throw grenade, and that's what I've got at the moment. And then of course you can put all these all this stuff here, which is, there's a lot. This is incredible amount of stuff in here. These are all emoticons, emotes. That's amazing. And then there's the mood ones, and macro, which I've never been able to understand, to be honest with you. And other stuff. So there's all that. That's pretty cool too. So there's a lot in that. And this one here is a holocron, and this is, I think, is it a help? Yeah, it's a help thing, like a encyclopedia type thing. So that's pretty cool as well. So that helps you out a bit how to play the game, I guess. So there you go, guys. That is just the first basic overview of, the differences in this. And, as I say, the Star Wars Galaxies that we have now compared to this one is like chalk and cheese. You just really, the differences are just amazing. But yeah. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. And I'm hoping to get a bit of feedback off you guys, and because I haven't got a clue what I'm supposed to do next, and I'll probably have to go and kill a few things and get a bit of experience. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed making it, and I'm sorry if I sound like a noob, because I don't really know much about it, but that I did play it when it first came out, but not for very long. But I just thought you guys would like to, especially the guys who have never seen it, would like to have a look. So thanks for watching, guys. And please, if you would like to leave some comments, maybe help me out a little bit with what I've got to do next, I would love to hear from you guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.